Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.system.com. Making this a small video about pound yen chart that I made a couple of days ago, and well, actually yesterday, I guess. And I just wanted to show that how this Fibonacci tool works and how we can take benefit out of it, and how we can use it properly for our advantage. So let's get started. So just want to mention a few things, and that might benefit you greatly. So let's see this. This is the chart that I made, right? And yeah, day before yesterday, actually. Today is 23rd. So I made this chart on the 21st and saying that this is what happened. So what is this basically is, let me show you the diagram. I have made diagrams like 10, 12 years ago, after learning the harmonic pattern, Elliott wave, and all of that. And I'm following those patterns or diagrams since then. So this is one of the diagrams that says the bearish butterfly pattern, right? That's a harmonic pattern. They are also, basically they are Elliott wave, but in a specific pattern, we gave them the name. So the main thing is that this is the main move XA, but first pullback is at 78%. If it is 78%, touching 78%, then usually what happens is that it drops to 38% and bounce. Sometimes it goes to 23. If it is 61, then most likely it will go to 61, 23%. 50 or 61 will go to 23. But 78, since the buying pressure is too much, it don't come down as much as the other two patterns, but it stops at 38% and then makes the turn. So, and then it goes to either 127 or 161. That's the idea. Once it's there at point D, then you can say that, yeah, the bearish butterfly pattern is completed, right? And everybody out there teaching or using this pattern, and they say that once you have D completed, right, the price is at D, then you trade it, right? But my style is different. My style is written down here. My style is that we know that this is how this pattern is built. So why don't we just see if we can locate the point C in any pair or any instrument, then start trading from C to D. Why not? It's a long distance. It's the biggest leg of all these legs, right? One, two, three, four legs, but this is the biggest of all. So my strategy is that, okay, trade number one, buy at point C. So this is where as soon as it bounces either from 23% line or 38% line, I built a strategy, a system, right, where we can make early entry without getting negative, right? Means the price goes up, it retraces a little bit, and then with the continuation, I get in. So as soon as I get in, the price takes me in the positive territory 90% of the time. So this is why I said that the buy at point C, then it goes up there, and before it hit, I close. Right? Why? Because every time it's gonna hit this one or this one is gonna dip. I know that, and you know that, right? So this is what exactly happened. So, and then when that dip happened, I get my 20-minute entry, 20-minute chart entry. And then I take that. So that would be the second trade that it says here, that buy the break of point B. So hitting, dropping, and then breaking. So as soon as it start to go, about to break, I get in here with my 20-minute entry, and then it goes up. Then it goes here and may drop again, and then come back here and find support at point B. So hitting X, coming down here and finding support point B, there's another opportunity. And then when it start to go up, I can get in again, either a 7-minute chart or 20-minute chart entry again, and then take it all the way to there. Once we are there, then you see that, okay, if we are dropping from there, usually we do, then again, the same drama, but the opposite side. So we're going to start in the third trade. You can see the sell at the completion of a butterfly pattern at point D. So start selling here, and then same thing. 7-minute entry first, and then 20-minute entry later. And this is how I try to find these patterns, right? Gertley, bag, Bertley, butterfly, small butterfly, bigger butterfly, crab, all of these patterns in their calculation, respective calculation, on my 40-minute Renko charts, right? Which are much better than the regular chart. Why? Because all the candles are equals in size. right? They're not, they're random big wicks there, right? So this is the pattern that when it was here, I made the chart because it was a perfect setup, right? You see that? Pull the fib from here to here. We hit the 78%, then came down to 23%. Now, notice that here right now, at the time I made the chart and I posted on the Telegram and Forex Factory and in different places so that people take advantage of it, right? Now, notice that it not even making a reversal candle right now. It is dropping and making a red candle. So one can think that it is dropping, buddy. Why are you saying that it's going to go up? It is dropping. It can go all the way here to, 211 or maybe lower, right? To this low here, maybe this low, maybe this low. That's usually happen, right? But notice that I made the chart saying that it may dip a little bit, hit this 23% line, and then it will go to the upside. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened most of the time. 80% of the time that happened with this calculation, if you understand this calculation. So from 78%, usually the price bounced from 38%. But notice that I have mentioned there both levels here. 78, then either 38 or 23. It will give you a bounce, right? Or the third option is that it will simply go down and not give you a bounce. So big if we get a reversal candle here and it's bouncing, what are we supposed to do? Trade number one. How? It's written on my 40-minute chart, right? What it is written? It is written that after having a reversal candle on 40, so I need a reversal candle like this one, very small body, and then wick to the closing above the previous candle. Then only then I will wait for my proper entry setup on a 7-minute chart. So I switch. Actually, I don't switch. I have multiple computers, right? So I'm doing this one, analysis and 40-minute charts on one computer, then 20-minute charts, 10, 15 charts, different pairs on other computer. And then I have third computer where indexes, and I have fourth computer with 7-minute chart for all those 10, 15 pair, right? I have it separate so I can watch them simultaneously. So the idea is that if I have a reversal candle and start to go up, then I take the first entry from 7, close it, then wait for the 20-minute entry, take that, then continue, go to the upside. And if it is going powerfully to the upside, fine. But if it's hitting this one or this one and then dropping, close their trade and then wait for another entry and then get in from 7 or 20 again. That's the idea. And then go all the way here. And once we are here and we start dropping, then again 7 short and then 20 short. Right? These entry will show up. Now, do they really show up? That's what I wanted to show you, that this is how everywhere happens. This is why I have all of these trades. This is why I'm making this. Let me show you how many trades today. I mean, not today, so far in this week, 20 trades, all of these. And they are only because of this mumbo jumbo, nothing else. So let me show you this one. What the heck happened here? Okay. Forget it. So my trade, the first 7-minute trade that I took was, let me see, was this one, right? On the 21st. When I made the chart, it started to bounce. And then first entry 7-minute came, my EA expert advisor. I made this exactly for this purpose, that with all my 4 entry conditions are built in this expert advisor. Right. So I don't even have to sit there and watch or whatever. When I see that something is at 23% line, I put my CTS 7 there to make it long only. That means only take the long setup if shows up, not take the 7-minute shorts at that time. Why? Because look, this thing is dropping. It can continue to drop and give me another short setup here and then drop. But I don't want that short setup. Why? Because it's already there so much, to the downside. Now I am only interested in going long. I'm interested here going long. I'm interested here going short, but not here. I'm interested going long, but not short. I'm interested here short, but not long. I'm interested here long, but not short. Got it? So this is where I change this, make it long only, right? And then what the heck happened? Yeah. All right. So I placed that, and the first entry I got this one, long entry, long setup came. Yellow line is above the black, price making a higher low. This indicates all the way down, and then red candle turns blue. Boom, my EA opened the trade, and then it hold 85 pip. Then it dips for 20-minute entry. It goes above that B point and then comes down and give me the long entry on the 20, which is this one right there. So it goes up there, hit that area, drop, gave me a 20-minute long entry right there, CTS7, again opening the trade here. See that small arrow? So this is the buy orders right there. So this is a 20-minute chart, and then it goes to this high, right? I close. But what happened here? It dropped again, and then it created another pattern here. What kind of pattern? The same pattern was the bigger picture of this. It made a smaller picture of this and start bouncing from 20% line. Let me show it to you. What happened there is this. So you see that my second trade, 20-minute, it goes up there, came down, went, and then it dropped. Boom, boom. Now drop the fifth from here to here. See what happened? 78.23. See that? 78.23. But instead of taking the 20-minute entry, I wasn't available or sleeping or something, so I missed that. But I had my EA on the 7-minute. So here, from here, I had another 7-minute trade, which is, let me show you, which was this one. So after dropping there, this is buy order again on the 22nd, 75 pip. As soon as it become bullish, here's the setup, here's the EA taking the trade and gone. So 85 pip, 80 pip, and 75 pip. Do the math. Add them up and see that how many pips in one pair only by finding that little setup. And then another thing to notice that this was a bigger setup, and then this whole thing was created here as well. And then it ended up like this. Same thing. And then when that third entry from 7-minute chart, I close it here. It went up even higher. Let me show you that where the heck it went all the way. GJ, right there. See that? Higher than that. And draw the fib. It was a little shy of hitting my target to 127% for a butterfly pattern. But what happened yesterday? You know that? Red news from Japan for yen. So you see that it was just a little shy. It was hitting at 112 instead of hitting the 127 and completed the pattern. Red news came out, yen got stronger, and boom, it dropped. Now the drama start again. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to show here, that this is how you can always taking the trades in the right direction if you learn about this Fibonacci mumbo jumbo. And let me show you the way that how I have this when I teach my all about Fibonacci. So see, these are the diagrams and document that I made, which I teach in my one-on-one. And this is all what happens all the time, basically. Right now, I can see that that's exactly what's happening in Parnazi. It's at 23% line on my 20-minute chart. Now, this is Fibonacci series, and these are the numbers that comes out of it. This is how the Fibonacci series becomes, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Right? And my entry charts have these numbers. The EMAs are these numbers, not 20-minute, 50 EMA, 100 EMA, 200 EMA. All these EMAs, like not this one, man. That's a 20-minute chart. Where the heck is 20-minute chart? All these EMAs, you can see here that this is the red line is 370. Okay, start from here, yellow. 55, then 89, then 144, then you see 233. All these are Fibonacci number. And that's the reason that I use them, because they work perfectly, right? So what I was showing is that, yeah, so these are and then again, same thing happening there. And let me see what I was saying here. Forget it. I lost track what I was saying. But anyway, so this is what happened to pound yen. Oh, pound yen. Okay. So pound yen, right? So now what happened? So after the news, it dropped. And if you pull the fib from here to here, it is dropped straight to 61, a little bit more than that. So 61 or 78, that's a zone, the reversal zone, right? I call it a reversal zone. So that's where we are right now, right? And what's happening? That it bounced from here. So we can count, it's never touched 78. So we can count like 61%. So let's say it bounced from 61, then usually what happened? It goes back to 23% line. You see what happened? Right now, it's a live chart. So we are exactly at 23% line. Can we drop? I don't know, right? But yen got stronger yesterday. So it can get strong again and then send this thing down all the way here. If that happened, if it start to happen, I missed this move and I missed this move because I was, sleeping and taking care of my wife. She is very sick. You all know that she came from the hospital, so I hardly get to trade. But this is exactly what's happening. These are the places I'm looking at all the time, and they are showing up, these patterns showing up every time. I'm looking and I find it very easily. So if this makes the turn, I will, put my EA there, CTS 7, make short only, 7 minute chart. That's it. And take, 50, 60, 70, whatever. Then from the distance from C to D, let's see. If I get my entry somewhere here, I can take it down to 78%, which will be 146 pip. So out of that, taking 100 pip trade, not a problem, right? But if it goes to the upside, what the hell with it? I'm not interested, to be honest with you. Similarly, if you look at like, for example, pound Aussie is not making anything, but Euro Aussie, see this Elliott wave drama. One, wave two, then 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5. What happened this here? A, B, C. And I had it short. Why? Because look at the diagram. If you look at it, you see 1, 2, and after that 3, then A, B, C, 4, and this 5. These diagrams, by the way, they are all over the internet. You can find it, and I made them like around maybe like 13 years, 12, 13 years ago. They are old diagrams. I'm not making them right now. Okay. So they are very, very old diagrams. Harmonic patterns, Elliott wave, and other patterns that I have. Now these diagrams, right? So I made this diagram based on this all mumbo jumbo here. And many other places, this is exactly what's happening. Pound, Aussie, 20-minute chart, we are dropping from 23% line right now, right? After bouncing from exactly 78, then we went up to 23, and now we're dropping. If you draw the fib, that's exactly what you're going to see. No, not really, not really. Let me see. On the other computer, the fib is on the wrong place. Let me get it to the right place. Come on, buddy. So I will know exactly what they're doing. Okay. So now fib is at the right place. So we bounce exactly from 78, and then we haven't hit even 38 or 23. Forget it. So it's making a short setup right now, and after hitting 50%. So I'm not interested. I'm looking, long here, because if you look at the pound yen, sorry, pound Aussie, it dropped big time all the way down here. So this could be like a small wave 1 and 2, and then followed by 3 here to the upside. Not retracement, or A, B, and then C, right? So I'm only interested long, not short here. If it drops, what the hell with it? No problem. Anywhere else, pound USD, you can see here this butterfly pattern here, and it dropped. Now this drop, A, B, C, is a zigzag in an Elliott wave perspective, goes back to the last wave, 4. So this is the last wave, 4, and then 5, and then C, it came back to the last wave, 4. Now, what is it? A, B, C, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. That's what's going to happen, probably. If we stay below this, it is like a head and shoulder pattern also. This is left shoulder, head, right shoulder, drop. Right. Any other pound yen, euro yen? I made the chart that is going to drop from here. Yesterday, I made the chart because it was hitting 127 here, right? The fib and 127. So I made the chart that 127 reached and we're gonna drop. It went up a little bit and then dropped. Similarly, yeah, USD yen, I made the chart and I posted on the Telegram and everywhere. Also, let me see if you see right there. So I posted it that, it's going to drop here from here because it's a 23% line, right? So what happened here? It went up a little bit more, hitting this weekly R1. They are very important as well. The, daily pivot, weekly pivot, all of that. And before that, this pattern happened. You see that? XAB, 78, C, 23%, bounce straight to 161. Magic, right? Then drop. So this is a big XA now, B exactly at 61. Then we went up to 23. So at 23, I made the chart that is going to drop. So it went up a little bit more, but then end up dropping anyway, but not all the way just yet, right? 78% is still a little bit far. So it dropped here, it bounced. Now I'm not interested. If I'm interested only short because yen started to get strong yesterday, and if not, it's right now it's in the middle of nowhere, right? So it may go down, may go up, whatever. So now I'm not interested because today's Friday anyway. So every single pair I showed you that something is cooking always in term of Fibonacci. See, look at the Aussie yen. I forget about this pair is just flying completely. It's like a F-16, right? or B-2 bombers, right? Just keep going up, 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 higher and higher and higher. Any other pair? Let me see. I don't even trade this much, so once in a while. So now Canadian doing the same thing, right? Same drama here. It's a lot of places you'll see that, you'll find those calculations. And sometimes you'll cat, see, drop 61%. I made the chart that is going to drop. It is exactly right now as I speak. It's at 23% line. 61, it never even touched 61, very close by. And then after that, it's straight down. Right, so I'm going to record this chart again just to show people, I try to teach, I try to explain everything once in a while. This is what I teach in my one-on-one. So once you learn all of this, you become expert, and then you know exactly what the heck is happening on these charts, and you can just take these, turning points if the turn is happening. If the thing is that if we're not sure that this thing is going to bounce from here. So what we do is that we do the calculation that we find the reason that why it should bounce from here. Is it 61% bounce, 23% line bounce, 78%, or extension 127 or 161? One of these five levels, if you expect the turn, and most likely every single day you will find maybe 6, 7, maybe 10, not 10, but maybe around 5, let's say average setups that are turning from a specific point, from one of these 5 points, right? And that's all you need. Maybe one or two. I just showed you that just pound yen. I made the chart on 21. Then between 21, 22, 23, I had 3 trades, 85 pip, 80 pip, and 75 pip. Just one pair, right? And I showed you all together how many, 20 trades so far this week. Not trading full time, by the way. I'm too busy cooking and taking care of my wife and house and all of that, right? So yeah, Umar, still, helping me a lot, but he's still a kid, and he can do so much, but he's doing as much as he can, and thank God. And yeah, so this is it. I just wanted to show that you must learn. There's no way otherwise, right? You can randomly press the button, buy, sell, and then how many people end up what, right? So, but when you're trading this way, exactly using a fib. By the way, the fib is not only to trade, these financial markets. Fib is everywhere in our lives, in this world. Fib is God created calculation, right? And knowing that, if 61, then why should it go to 24? Why not here? Why not here? Why not here? And if it's bouncing from 23% line, then what is the next number? These numbers are connected to each other for a reason. They are all connected through 61%. 61% is the golden ratio, right? And I don't want to go into detail because the video is getting too long. So yeah, they work. These numbers work perfectly if you can find, and understand them, how to, relate to each other. All these numbers are related to each other, right? 78 relate to 127. Why? Because it's the next square root of that. So, the square root or square or reciprocal or, these are, some, a mathematical function. And then this is how you create this tool. And if you can learn how to use it properly, I just showed you the magic that this is what happened all the time, everywhere. Just, select your pair and then trade confidently after learning. Okay. So this is it for now. and wish you the best. And then have a very, very wonderful weekend, which is coming right on the corner. And I may not make the video, or if I make the video, then I'll talk to you guys again. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend.